Stand clear of the closing doors! In this video, I'm excited to share my experience and thoughts on Washington, D.C. public transportation, how to use it, and why it sucks. Before we begin our ride, let me introduce myself. I'm Transit Nomad, a world traveler, business owner, music composer, filmmaker, and life coach on a mission to explore cities through the lens of public transportation. Please consider paying your fare by liking and subscribing or buying me a coffee using the link below. All aboard, let's go! Our first category is going to be ticket purchase options and pricing. The city is being serviced by Washington Metropolitan Area Transit Authority. So we are going to use their official website to check on the most current prices and purchase options. As you can see on the screen, fares vary based on the service, ride length, day, and time you ride. A single ride metro rail fare varies between $2.25 and $6.75. So, if you'd like to take the metro rail, also known as metro or subway, and you want to know how much it's going to cost, good luck trying to figure that out. They do have a trip planning tool that allows you to do the math if you know your exact departure and destination station. But this is an additional step that many people don't want to deal with, and the fee might also vary based on the time you take the metro. So this clearly makes the option of taking the metro or subway less attractive. If you don't want to deal with all that, you could buy a one-day unlimited pass for $13.50 per person, or a 3-day unlimited pass for $33.75 per person. But these prices are among the highest in the whole world, adding up quickly if you have multiple people in your family or travel group, making Washington, D.C. Metro Rail less accessible and not very attractive compared to driving or using rideshare services. There's also a more affordable option of skipping the Metro Rail completely and using just buses. For the same price as buying a one-day unlimited Metro Rail pass, you can buy a 7-day unlimited bus pass, costing just $13.50 for the entire week. This is by far the most affordable option of getting around in Washington, D.C. And this is exactly what I did during my last visit a couple of months ago. I thought to myself, I'm fine with taking just buses. This way, I'll be able to enjoy the city views while saving lots of cash, and I'm probably not going to go too far anyway, so why not? Well, the problem is that I didn't realize how bad the bus system is, but we'll get to that in a minute. I'd like to remind you to please consider supporting my channel by buying me a coffee using the link below. You can make a one-time donation for any amount of your choice or go with the monthly subscription. That would give you access to exclusive content, voting rights, live streams, and the ability to make new like-minded friends. I also offer personal consulting for planning your next trip, improving your productivity, starting a new business, marketing, budgeting, video production, photography, communication, dating, and general well-being. Simply click on the link below or go to buymeacoffee.com/transitnomad to check out your options. As for ticket purchase options, you should be able to do it on your smartphone, online, at a rail station, or at some retail outlets. Because not everyone in my travel group had phone service, and it wasn't clear if I could buy and use multiple passes with one smartphone, San Francisco offers this option, but not Washington, D.C. In this case, I figured it would be best to buy physical passes. I was not able to find any machines that sold bus passes after arriving by train at Union Station. And bus passes are not sold on buses in DC, so I had to take the escalator down to the Metro Rail subway station in order to buy a bus pass. The machine I found was super old and, most importantly, not user-friendly. I really don't mind old machines, but definitely not that one. It was not accepting half of the bills and was only giving change in coins. They even had to hire additional staff members in order to help people figure out how to buy the right ticket. Each person was required to buy a card for an extra $2 in addition to the cost of a 7-day bus pass, bringing the total price up to $15.50. Some of us ended up with lots and lots of heavy metal coins in our bags. But the good news is that we finally had our passes, so we could go back upstairs and start looking for our bus. Having said all of the above, Washington DC ticket purchase options and pricing get a score of 2 out of 10. Almost every other big city in the world offers cheaper prices with better service. And if it wasn't for the relatively low cost of the 7-day unlimited bus pass, my score would have been 1 instead of 2 out of 10. If you are planning on visiting Washington DC, you should definitely do some research and know where you're going. National Mall and the area around it is pretty big, and everything is much more spread out than it might seem. To make things easy, I've prepared an awesome 3-day itinerary based on my personal experience that should be perfect for active travelers looking to see a little bit of everything. Featuring my personal favorite destinations along with the most popular spots that are free to visit. Everything is rated on a 1 to 10 scale and organized based on location and convenience, which should save you plenty of time. If you subscribe or donate any amount, no matter how big or how small, on Buy Me a Coffee, you will get immediate access to this itinerary as a thank you for your support. Our next chapter is frequencies, schedules, and operating hours.